Hello my goon people, welcome to my YouTube channel, your #1 YouTube channel in Kenya, East Africa, Africa and the entire world. Don't forget to subscribe, like, leave your comment there and share. Make your friend to understand what we do here on Unveiling My Veil. I'm your host Newton Mwirigi, WaCharity. This is Unveiling My Veil. Today we go pick it from where we left it from our very first episode on the dreams which you should never ignore in your life. Today we are going to talk or to discuss more about dreams, dreaming while flying. What does it mean when someone gets in such kind of a dream? Or have you ever found yourself having such kind of a dream? What kind of a message is being conveyed in such kind of a dream? These types of dream, they contain different meaning, which means different interpretations, and it all depends with the dreamer and the place of dreaming. Okay, we are going to start with the very first point. When you find yourself dreaming flying like a bird, what does this mean to you? This is a kind of a dream which tells you you're going to have a trip, you're going to travel from one place to another, and you need to be very keen because this is not a one-day trip, a one-day journey. It's a journey which may take some weeks or months. You need to ask your God to guide you, to take you through, so as you can prepare for such kind of a trip. Now, how about you are a lady, you are a woman, and you get to dream this kind of a dream? What does it tell you when a lady or a woman dreams flying like a bird, maybe from her own place to a place which belongs to a man whom she is aware about? This is a kind of a dream which tells that woman or that lady like she's going to fall in love with this man and they'll end up marrying each other. So if you are a lady or you are a woman and you've been asking God to remember you because you have stayed for a long time without a boyfriend, without a husband, without a family, this is a kind of a dream which you need to attract into your life. This is a kind of a dream which means very positive into your life. You need to ask God to take you through, to guide you, so as you can activate this kind of a dream in your life. Now, there's this veil I want us to unveil when you dream flying like a bird from one known point to well-known destination. Maybe it's from your place to your friend's house. This is a kind of a dream which needs a lot of precautions, because it gives a message like you're going to face a lot of challenge, a lot of problems in your life, and this time it's a challenge it's a problem which may cost your life. You need to take a precaution, because you may be involved on a road accident and end up losing your life. Maybe you end a case and the judge will rule it against your favor and you end up into imprisonment. So you have to kneel down, ask God to guide you, ask God's favor, so as you can counter such kind of a dream. Now, there's this other kind of a dream. You are dreaming flying like a bird, flying for a long distance and on the same level. This kind of a dream is a dream that shows you're going to have visitors. This dream reminds me of a certain brief which we had from where I come from. If a certain bird can come and stop on rooftop of your house jumping from one tree to another, singing its melodies. This was an indication like we could have or we could receive a guest. And I had one very nice auntie whom I knew she'll be the one. And actually, she was the one. From the very deep understanding of this kind of a dream, it tells you you're going to have visitors who will come from far much away. And these visitors, they are going to be of very essential in your life. They are going to be activators, the destiny connectors. They are going to be the beginning of new you. What you have to do is to activate this kind of a dream toward your life, because you remember from our first episode, I told you there's kind of a dreams which we need to activate in our life, and there are other dreams which we need to counter, because every dream has its benefits and consequential. So if it leans you toward achieving something positive in your life, you need to attract it in your life. If it's bringing something negative, you need to counter it. Now, there is this other kind of a dream. Let's say you had an appointment with your master, maybe your boss, your king. You had to provide a solution for a certain problem. Now you find yourself flying like a bird, going to provide that solution, or going to meet your king, going to meet your master. What does this tell you? This is a kind of a message. This is a kind of a dream that carries this message to you, like your king is going to reward you. God is going to intervene for your king to reward you, maybe for the job well done, or you have remained to be the royal servant to your king, or maybe you are a problem solver in their kingdom. You need now to attract such kind of a dream in your life. Now, how about when you dream flying, a king flying into their kingdom? What does this kind of a dream mean to you? This dream has a message of freedom and hope. This means the king, your master, is going to show mercy unto you and you'll be set free. Maybe you're a prisoner, maybe you are an hostage. The king is going to show mercy unto you and you'll be set free. This tells you you need to be prepared for freedom. You need to be prepared for you to get back into your normal life. My good people, may I take this opportunity again to remind you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Unveiling My Veil. Like, leave your comment there, and share with friends. This is Unveiling My Veil. This is where we tell untold stories. This is where we expose what other YouTubers are not doing. This is where we are going to get the real story and the other side of the story. Now let's continue with our second episode, where we are talking about dreams, and this time we are talking about dreaming while flying like a bird. I was telling you, now what happens when you dream flying like a bird, and this time you fly to the highest point or to the top of the mountain? This shows you are going to be a king, you're going to be a leader, you're going to be a prominent person, and this time round you'll be among favored kings or leaders in the community. This means the other leadership from other kingdoms are going to bow before you, maybe for guidance, maybe for counseling, and whatever they want to know about leadership. You need to ask God to let you achieve your goals in terms of leadership. Now, there's this other kind of a dream when you dream flying horizontally. flying horizontally and for a long distance. This means you're going to be blessed because God is about to open His stores and all His blessings into your life. They'll come down onto you. You need to attract such kind of a dream so as you can achieve what God had promised you or what He has for you in His stores. We need to attract such kind of dreams. Now, how about when you dream flying and you're flying upright, you're moving vertically, and you're flying to the highest point. This means you're going to be very, very blessed, and the higher you go, the more blessings you're attracting. So you need to ask God to keep moving you to the highest level, because the higher you go or the more you fly, the more blessings you are attracting in your life. Now, there's this other kind of a dream. You dream the flying, but now this time it starts from non-point. Maybe you are in your bed, you're seated from a couch. Maybe you are on top of the roof, and you stop from one place to another, maybe a place which you know. This means you're going to cause disasters to other people and to yourself. You need to be very keen. You need to ask God's favor, God's mercy, and you're going to counter such kind of a dream. And now there's this other dream. You dream flying, but it starts from your house, maybe from your sitting room. He flies and gets outside through the house door, and while while outside the house, you flies to the highest point in the sky. This kind of a dream tells you if you are vying for a political seat in your community or in your country, you're going to be elected, you're going to be victorious, you're going to lead your community and in a very good direction. Now, this other kind of a dream. You dream while flying like a bird, but from one side of your wings, you are blessing the community, and from the other side of your wings, you're causing disaster. This is a kind of a dream that tells you you're going to be a leader, you're going to be a master, you're going to be a king, but at the same time, you provide solution, you be a problem solver to the both community. You're going to bless this community. You're going to get them out of the poor leadership which they have been experiencing for the last regime and many years. You need now to ask your God to let you achieve what He has preserved for you. Now, there's this other kind of a dream. You dream while flying from your place to the house of your master or your boss or your king. This shows you are very important employee or person to the master more than any other person. And at the same time, you find you're now moving from one place to another, flying, and you stop on the rooftop of your boss's house or your king's house. And while there, you make your way to his house. What does this mean? This kind of a dream which tells you very soon you're going to leave that place. Maybe it's a place of your work, maybe it's where you're doing your business, but this time round, you leave that place with a lot of goodies, with a lot of wealth from your master or from your boss. Ask God now to unveil what He has preserved for you from His stores. Now, these are the kind of a dream. You dream something very dangerous running after you. And when you run for a very long distance and for a very long time, you end up jumping and flying when they are about maybe to grab you. This is a kind of a dream which tells you the evil spirits are running after you. They are haunting you. You need a deliverance. You need to kneel down and ask God to take away such kind of a cup in your life. Now, there's this other kind of a dream. You dream flying, but something dangerous, something like a snake or like a lion, they are running after you, and now you're running for your life. You run for a very long distance, and it happens you hide somewhere. While hiding, a group of lion or snakes appears to you again. They want to attack you, and you happen to run again. While on the process, you jump and flies. This is a kind of a dream that tells you there is a lot of hatred, maybe from your family members, from your workplace, from the people who are within you, and you need to take it with as serious it needs, so as you can counter it, because you never know what it may come with. Maybe these people may harm you, they may hide something which you have already started, or they may kill you. So you have to kneel down and ask God to take you through, because that path, it's not very smooth as it may look. Now, there's this other kind of a dream. You dream a group of people running after you. You run for a very long distance, for a long time, but they are trying to catch you. When you try to fly, you cannot fly. But when they are about to grab your shirt, your jacket, your coat, you jump and fly. This is a kind of a dream which has a message from your ancestors. It tells you like your ancestral spirit are haunting you. You need to break that altar which was created, which links you with the dead. You need to break it with immediate effect, because one day they will get you and you may end up into a very serious problem, or you may end up dying. Because remember, from our traditions, we are not allowed to communicate with dead. That's why when someone dies, maybe a pastor, maybe a sheikh, maybe whoever will ask the family to march forward, so as they can have that common prayer, breaking the ties, breaking the board, and so on. Now, there's this other kind of a dream. You asleep, and now you start talking to yourself, trying to convince yourself to fly, and out of it, you end up convincing yourself to take that flight, and you fly. This is a kind of a dream which tells you are going to be very prominent person. You're going to be successful in your business, in your job, or in anything that you're doing, because it's a kind of a dream which shows you're very ambitious person, you're a very determined person, you're very focused, there's something you want to do in life, there's something you want to achieve, then you be very rich, you're attracting wealth in your life. So this is a kind of a dream which we need to activate. Now, there's this other kind of a dream. You dream flying, but this time round, you're flying, lying from the back, you're basking. And this kind of a dream has a certain message. It tells you you're going to have a favor from the people around you, maybe from your workplace, from your community, from your family members. They will consider you being their man of choice in everything they do. In everything you do, you have that kind of a favor. So you have to attract such kind of a dream in your life so as to achieve so many things as you can. And now these are the kind of a dream. You dream flying like a bird, but before you fly, there's a lot of problem. You cannot move, you cannot fly, but over the sudden you makes it the next level, you flies. That means there's a lot of wealth somewhere. You want to grab it, you want to have it, you want to have that basket or that bucket of it. So this is an indication like you need to attract this kind of a dream, asking God to bring you that wealthy from that basket, from that bag, from that briefcase, because God has stored something very special for you from His stores, but He hasn't released them for you. You need to do something so as He can release those blessings, those wealthy, because you're going to be a very big person, very rich, and you end up helping other people. My good people, may I take this opportunity now to thank you again for being with me from the beginning and up to the end of it. This is Unveiling My Veil with the High Newton Mwirigi WaCharity, and today we were discussing the second phase or part 2 of the dreams that you should not ignore, because I told you dreams are not just dreams. Dreams are very meaningful things in our life. They are things which carries a very strong messages and message which need to be uncovered, to be unveiled, so as we can understand. Are we really going to attract this kind of a dream in our life, or we are going to disconnect ourselves with these dreams? Remember, I told you we need to live our dreams. And how do we live our dreams? It's true unveiling these veils from these dreams which we go through every single night when we retire to our bed. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Unveiling My Veil, like, share, and leave your comment there. I'm your host, Newton Mwirigi WaCharity. Thank you.